All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Monday night charts. Monday night charts with Jim of all trades. Well, it's not Sunday, but hopefully this will be a good. How do I say it? A good make up for last night. It was Easter yesterday. Didn't want if I can get my VPN off, and there we go. All right, maybe we'll get a better connection. Let me know if the audio and video is good. Hope you guys are well. What's up, Jay? Did have a good day of remembrance yesterday, Jay. Thanks for asking, buddy. Hey, Keith M. Always, Moon Boy counts always. We'll get them for you. But as you know, guys, I'm no Moon Boy. I'm not a bear boy either. I'm just kind of a neutral bystander in the crypto market. I really don't have any skin in the game as far as long-term investments in crypto. I'm just a trader, man. I just like to trade. And, well, I'm going to tell you what I see honestly, guys, in the market. Don't forget, though, I'm not here to give you financial advice. Just going to tell you what I see from an Elliott Wave perspective. Good evening, Tien Shinhan. Good. How are you? All right. Well, I'm so glad you're here, guys. And Jay, good to see you. I haven't talked to you in quite a while, but good to see you, man. Hope you're well. How's your health these days? What's up, Kimo Sabi? Hey, man. Thank you for being here. That's Joe Coco. Just Joe Coco. What's up, buddy? Good morning. Mr. Zigzag. Best tip for learning Elliott Wave. Take my course. I've got a nice, easy course. Come on and do it. And then you need is practice. Practice. Lee Berger, are we going down, you think? Well, I guess I need to activate the gemster here on the screen. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Boom. There I am in all of my glory. Got my merch on, guys. Chill, the market always comes back. Use it as a work shirt today. All right, guys. Well, good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're well. What's up, Ricky? Good to see you, man. Johnny English. Tornadoes, man. No tornadoes here. We're good. I'm on the east coast of Michigan, near Holland, Michigan. So nothing going on here. We're doing fine. Yeah, I've got a course. I've got a free course you can go through. It's a playlist on my channel, Zigzag. It's called Trading Night School. You can go through that. You can learn Elliott Wave that way, or you can come into my Discord. It's the entry level is $40 for a month subscription, and it gets you a trading community, 2 live streams a day from me, and I have a trading course where I teach Elliott Wave as well as trading strategies. Okay, so. Well, Johnny English, I miss you too. I don't know what that means. I'm in Michigan now, if you didn't know. I'm not sure. I'm not in Missouri anymore, so. I live in Michigan, been here about 2 years, almost. All right, guys. Well, I've said hello, and we've got the how do I say it? The cordiality taken care of. I always like to take care of you guys. I appreciate y'all. I always like to get to know you. My daughter's in Kansas City, though, Johnny. So. She lives near Kansas City now. All right, well, let's jump in. Not here to give you financial advice. Just let me remind you, I'm just an Elliott Wave trader showing you how I look at the market. All right, let's jump in. I was kind of correlating the other all-time high. All right, Bitcoin kind of pumping right now. Let's see what it's doing. Sorry, guys. I'm going to ignore the chat for a little while. I'm going to give you guys some information as fast as I can. And so I'm going to ignore you guys for a little while. All right, let's talk here. Let's talk what's going on with Bitcoin right now. Let me get on a different chart here. All right, there's Coinbase chart. We are on the daily chart. You say, okay, what's happening here? What is this wave? Well, there's two basic ideas on the table, guys. Two basic ideas. Either, and this is pretty simple. Either we are going up with certainty, with almost an intense certainty. We're gonna pull back and keep going to the upside. Okay, and 100K, 98K, 100K. Here we come. Okay, I think most people will look at that chart and say, yep, that's what's happening. That's what we're doing. Okay. Now, what you have to understand is Bitcoin likes a particular structure very much in Elliott Wave, and that is a flat. A flat is a very, very common structure. Here, the other possibility, the bearish possibility. So we got a moon boy possibility here, and we got bear boy. Okay, so moon boy says, hey, let's go up and continue pulling up. Let's finish this wave bullishly. It's going to be much like this wave right here. Okay, so that's one consideration. The other consideration is that we are in a large multi-year correction where this particular wave is about finished, if not completely finished, and it is the B wave right there. A, B, C. It's the B wave of a larger A, B, C. And we would look for 5 waves back down to the downside fairly quickly. In other words, if this is a flat, we would see in pretty quick time a 5-wave move back to the downside, taking out the 15K low, more than likely. Revisiting anywhere from 5, it could go as low as $4,000. Shoot, it could go lower than that, but let's just say $4,000 to about $10,000, $12,000 for pricing. Okay, and we would look for 5 waves, something like that. And that would be a part of a multi-year correction where we spend the next 3 years. What I've just drawn right there is it takes us into next 2 years. So 2026. That would take us into 2026. Now it could take longer. They could drag it out to 2028, whatever. So it doesn't have to go that far. That short, excuse me. It doesn't have to be that quick. It could take longer, but it would take the next several years for price to come down. But it would come down impulsively. Okay, it would come down as an impulse wave. You'd see a wave 1 develop, which, by the way, it's possible that we are currently in a wave 1 right now. We might have already finished a wave 1, and we might be in a wave 2. And you got a 1, and we could have a wave 2 that takes a little while, and then 3, 4, and 5. Now, if it comes down that fast, that could just take us into 2025 if it comes down steeply. So, that would be, again, part of a flat. That would be, so those are the two basic ideas on the table as far as I'm concerned from an Elliott Wave perspective. That narrows the choices down pretty simply, okay? Now whether you believe it's going up, whether you believe it's going down, it matters not. Those are two ideas on the table, and I'm here to tell you that there is not a person in this world who knows which is going to happen. I can make a case for the bear side, and I can make a case for the bullish side. I can make a case for both scenarios. Okay, I could see us pumping up higher and keeping going, and I can see a move that nobody would expect. Okay, black swan event that just all of a sudden just takes us down, and then we spend like a year or two in a wave 4, or a half a year or something in a wave 4, and then we get a wave 5 down to finish, something like that, and that would finish off A, B, C after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse wave. There's a 1. There's a 2, and you ask when moon, then moon. We would then be going to the moon somewhere towards the end of this decade. We'd be starting that ascent. So there you go. There is the bearish look. The bullish look says, "Hey man, listen, bro. Do you even bull? Do you even bull?" That's what the bullish count says. Do you even bull? More than likely, we're looking for this correction to finish potentially a 3-wave move that takes us down here, something like that. Find support on the 200 moving average, and then we get the next waves to finish it out, something like that. Now we had a sideways wave 2. Wave 2 is small and sideways. I would expect a wave 4 to be sharp and deep, 3 waves, back to the breakout, back to this area, and then a 5. Much like this right here. Now, it doesn't have to do that, but it certainly is possible. So that's the bullish view right there. And then we're looking at something like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're looking at a 5. And we're looking for 5 waves to develop. 1, 2. We're in the middle of wave 3, 4, and 5. And that would be the next move. And I think everybody's looking at that, and I think everybody's like, yeah, that's what's got to happen. That's what's got to happen. I feel like that's everybody's mindset. Yeah, Jim, well, you got the ETFs now, and we got the halving coming, and blah, 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 blah. That's what's got to happen. Well, I'm not sure that that's what has to happen or not, but it certainly could happen. Absolutely. So, when everybody's looking at a particular, target, 100K, whatever, you got to step back and say, hey, okay, everybody's looking at this thing. It's probably going to go there, probably going to hit 100K. The question is, how will price hit 100K? What way? It's probably going to go there in a way you don't expect. Okay, and I don't think many people are expecting a move like this. I don't think that's the expectation of most. Because then we'd be like, boom, 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 boom. And now we're talking monster waves. If we're gonna come down, and this might take a lot longer to develop than I've got drawn. So guys, there it is. There's the macro. There's the macro view. That's where we'll start tonight. And then now let's move into the micro view. and say, okay, there's the macro kind of ideas. We could pull back and continue up, or we could start working our way back down. The question is, on the micro level, on the smaller time frame, what are the waves kind of pointing to? What are the waves telling us? Okay? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to see. Let's go to the smaller time frame, 1 hour. So what's happening here? What's going on here in the 4-hour chart? First thing I notice that when I just look at this, there's hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bull on this chart. Right now, on the 4 hour, there's hidden bull. Well, there was. Then we moved up. We're now sitting back at the 50. So that hidden bull's already played out, or is playing out. When I look at this, I'm like, okay. I'm like, if that's A, B, and C, how do you count this wave? Well, the way I've been counting it is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is wave 5, and it's the fifth wave of C, and now we're in the fifth wave of the fifth wave. So the way I'm counting the rest of this is we got some kind of 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. That's a way this wave could be counted as finished. Or we're going to put the 4 here, and now we're in some kind of an ending diag 5, where you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to finish coming down a little bit. It's got a little bit more to come down. And then we're going to go up, make another high. And that's it. That's going to be the end of C. So there's a possibility. I mean, that's one way to count that as finished. A, B, C. 12-hour chart. Let's look at the retrace. The retrace, let's come to the 1-to-1. Could get up to the, we could get up to 81.4 range. Ryan, that's possible, buddy. I'm just going over potential counts here. This does not have a shape, however. If you're counting this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, this does not have the shape of. That doesn't have that shape. If you guys are counting this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the fourth wave of 3. There's a certain proportionality and shape that's missing that I don't buy that count, and I reject it. I reject that count. I reject it wholeheartedly. It's not invalid. It just doesn't have proportionality. Doesn't have the normal shape. More than likely, that is not a wave 4. Now, I would say that could be what we just got right here. Could be the wave 4 of the third of the third. Okay, so if you're a bull boy, I would accept this. I would except this. That this is 1, 2, okay? Now we're still in the third wave of the third wave. In other words, the first wave is right there. There's wave 2, okay? And now this is all wave 3. And we're not in the fourth wave of the third wave. We're in the fourth wave of, we just finished the fourth wave of the third wave of the third wave. So 1, 2, let's go up here, 3, 4, 5. And that's just wave, and that's just wave 3. Then all of a sudden you can look at this wave and say, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 is already done. Now we're in wave 5. Let's finish that. Then we get a wave 4. Then we get a wave 5. And I bet you wave 5 gets extended. But there's just something off about that, guys. To be honest with you, that count. There might be a different way this wave is going to be formed, but I just don't like. I don't like the bull count right now. To be honest with you, I don't like the bull count. This current wave right here very much smells like this wave right there. This wave right here smells very much like this wave. And I would not be surprised to see this go boom and then boom. I would not be surprised to see that right there. Guys, I don't know how to explain to you proportionality. I don't know how to explain it to you. It just takes an eye and time looking at charts and looking at waves. And all of you guys calling for a wave 4 of 3 right now. Excuse me, a wave 4. Yeah. We're missing a certain proportionality that we need yet. So there's also how do I say it? There's alternation, the rule of alternation as well. I can't let it go. For whatever reason, I'm still struggling to see. I'm struggling to see this impulse wave. I mean, though, very well could be an impulse wave. Very well. I just would not be surprised to see some wave like that come on down. That takes the next 2 years to develop. I just really wouldn't be surprised. I'm not trying. I don't want that. I'm not trying to be, anything. I'm struggling with the proportionality of this wave. It has a lot of characteristics of a finished wave as well. Potentially. We got to see what happens right here. Now listen up carefully, guys. Listen up carefully. If I'm going to get real bullish, if this wave comes down from here and gives me a 3 wavishness, finding support, and the wave starting back to the upside, I'm going to get real bullish for 80, 90K. If I see that, if that happens, I'm going to look for 80, 90K, no problem. No problem. But watch out here, guys. Watch out. This could be an A wave or a 1 wave to the downside. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we get a wave 3 that goes. Yeah, I like that leading. Maybe a leading diag. 3-wave pullback. Wave 1, 2. 3. 4, 5, 4, 5. That would be nasty. Tian Shenhan, great question. That's what I'm saying. Chemo is saying this is the partner leg. That's what Chemo thinks. I don't think that. I think this. Log scale is not your friend. Log scale is only there to confuse you. Log scale will only confuse and screw up your counts. That's all. That's all there is to that. Oh, I don't subscribe to wax theory. Sorry. Sorry, bro. I don't wax. And log scale sucks. Just saying. Just saying. But if I were to give it a gander here, you're looking at this as some kind of flat, running flat. And then we need 5 waves. $200K. This thing is going to 200. Anyway, log scales there to screw you up. That's all I'm trying to say, y'all. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. Ryan Lewis, rephrase it to this could be the final blow off top for a long while. Yeah, there might be an ETF approval of ETH this summer, sure, and that might bring a pop. Absolutely, that might bring a pop. It's anybody's guess here, guys. My bullish scenario ideally is let's come down here, boom, and then go up. That's my bullish scenario. My bearish scenario, I got two. I got two bearish scenarios. Let's just go down from where we are. Let's just go down. Let's just go down right now. Maybe flag out a little bit, then just start working its way down. Let's just start going down. Okay? Let's just start waving on down. That's bearish count. That would be a wave 1, and that would be a wave 2, and then we'd be working our way down. Now that we might get another 1, 2, or whatever. Might get something like a triangle up here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, something like that. Or my other bearish scenario is that we actually, this is 3 up. We're going to get some kind of 3 down, and then it's going to come up, take the high, and then reverse. It's just going to take the high. We're going to get to 78K or something like that, 76K, 78, something like that. Everybody's going to think we're going to the moon, but we're not. We're just going to turn around, and then we're going to start working our way down. And it's going to be a similar top to the last all-time high. Same algorithm. In play. Right there. 3 waves to take the top. Boom. On our way down. Okay, there it is, guys. There's my analysis. It's up or down, guys. It really is. Elliott Wave is there's no more information on the chart, guys. That's helping Elliott, our Elliott count. So that means we just need another week of price action, and another amount of time just watching the charts. So anyway, we presented the bearish idea, presented a bullish idea. Let's talk about XRP for a minute and how Bitcoin might act with XRP here. Because XRP is interesting right now. Let's just take a peek at XRP on the weekly for a moment. Okay, because if you just draw a line from there to there, boom. We are currently... Excuse me, we got 3 touches, 1, 2, 3 right here. And now we're kind of breaking up. We haven't broke out on the weekly yet. We haven't had a really strong weekly close above this line. So it'd be nice to get a weekly close there. But we have had some daily closes, but we got a lot of bearish. We had 1 daily candle and a bunch of bears back to the trend line. So we're really playing on this breakout area. Now locally we have broken out. All right, we've got 5 waves to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got 5 waves locally. All right. Now I'm not sure what's going on here. Wave structure is pretty ugly. But I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of a pump and a dump, and that would give us a 3-wave move, and then boom, let's just go to the moon. Let's just start rocketing to the upside. So I think XRP is interesting. I really do. And I think it's possible this may be breaking out sometime over the next month or so. Could break out in the next day or so. If what's happening right here. as just a three-way pullback. Ooh, excuse me. We could have on our hands a W, X, and a Y wave. That Y wave might not be finished. Might need to come down. Or it could be done. Could have three waves right there. In which case, you've got a case for a wave 1 and a wave 2. That may have to come down again. We'll see. We'll see. But boom, right there. Let's go. That might take us up. From there, we could go down. And that would be A, B, C. Or from there, we could go up, and that would be 1, 2, and then we're on our way for 3. Nevertheless, all that being said, it looks like we have a 5-wave move. Let me redo that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 3 isn't the smallest one, which is the rule. So, I like it. I like it. Watch out for a break out of here. Watch out for a break down below the support line. That's going to be bearish. So if this breaks down and breaks that low, then this is going to go down for a lower move. So that's low. This is local support right now. This is local support. This is more higher time frame support. If this one breaks to the downside, then we stop getting bull boy. Yet we're gonna have to come down here, maybe even take the low out. Of course, it could be one of those big fast red candles that just reverses and then it pumps. So they could go stop. They could stop hunt everybody first, boom, and then go. So that's in the cards potentially, guys. You could have 3, 3, and that 5 waves you see there is an ending diag, 5. And now we're getting an impulse back down. Boom, 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 and then to the moon after that. Now, I don't know which. And if Bitcoin starts dumping, then XRP dumping like that makes sense. Okay? However, if we start breaking up out of here, like we did here, we start breaking up out of here, then, 220 or higher is get up here to $2 shouldn't be hard. And it might go on higher than that. All of this is slow and laborious, and it's going up and diagonally up. And I think it's just going to keep rocking. But watch out for that stop hunt to the low that I shared. Watch out for that. Because this could be boom, 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 and then we get something like this. All of a sudden you got boom, 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 and then we go. So that's XRP, guys. Let's look at Ethereum for a moment. Excuse me. This looks very three-wave-ish here. Boom, boom, boom. Is it finished? I don't know. This might have to come down a little bit deeper. I don't know if it's finished or not. But that's very three-wave-ish. This doesn't look finished. Maybe come down here and then up. And that would be three waves. XRP is getting a little bit of a pump here. Of course, I was looking. Let me go back to XRP in the small time frame for a moment. This looked like a flat, which might be calling for another wave down. So if that's 3, wherever this finishes, so if you start breaking out of this little area, that's going to be good for, and then of course, if you, again, if you start breaking out of this local, that's going to be very bullish. So watch XRP, guys. Watch XRP. There could be some shenanigans between today and, whenever, the next couple of days. I could see potential. I would draw your trend lines on your chart. If you get breaks of those trend lines, it's gonna tell the tale. So watch for a break to the downside here, but also watch for a break to the upside. It's hard to say. I'm still bullish on silver. I am a silver bull. All right, back to Ethereum. This wave structure is interesting. Really interesting. If I had to guess, we're doing something like this. Or we got a 1-2-1-2 in our hands. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're getting ready to go up again, bullishly. We could just go take the top out and then reject, or we could go up and keep rocking. All right, guys. What else here? ADA. Let's look at ADA for a moment. ADA's got a finished look to me. I might be wrong, but I got 3 up, I got 3 down, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. I got a finished ABC here on ADA. So I don't know, guys. I really don't. Then we got a rejection candle, a pullback. I mean, this might be a 1, 2. Let's see. Oh, no. It took the high. You got an ending diag here for 5th maybe, or maybe that's 4 or 5. Boom. Yeah, we could be getting some kind of wave 1 and then wave 2. 1, 2. Let's go down. Boom. Deeper. That's the way it's looking to me, guys. That's the way it's looking. We got this 3-wave shape here, 3. Now we got another 3-wave shape here. Boom. I think I need a little lower. I think I need one more hit to the low. Maybe. This is the 8-hour. And then some kind of 3-wave or 5-wave to the upside. A, B, C. Come to the 618 retrace. Let's go. So that's what I'm thinking on ADA, guys. Again, ADA on the higher time frame looks done to me. That just I mean, I could be wrong as always, but if that's 3 waves right there, and that's 3 waves right there, I got 5 waves there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is ADA telling the story? Again, I was saying before that way back in the day, ADA could have been telling the story here to the upside. And sure enough, we did get a bullish pump. It wasn't as strong as Bitcoin, but we did get it. This was the beginning of the pump. When Bitcoin corrected, that was the correction, and then this has been after that, the last 6 months or whatever. So this is looking finished, potentially. Maybe we get another move up. We could start rocking down here. Make a new low, finish it out before we go up. So that's the way ADA looks to me. Otherwise, I mean, in fact, let's see here. Let's draw this right here. Right now, you see how we're playing right here? We're playing on this trend line. If that breaks that trend line, that's certainly bearish, but I'll bet you it bounces here and then comes down. So, there it is. All right, silver and gold, and let's finish up the evening, guys. Let's finish up the evening. Tesla's still looking pretty bearish. This is looking, oh man, this is, see that move right there? See that move right there? Would not be surprised to get some kind of a move back up, and then another leg down. I wouldn't. This could come down here a little bit. Come back up, and then finish. Wouldn't be surprised to see something like that, and we're bearish on Tesla. Now, I didn't draw it right. It'll probably stop sooner, but still. So there's Tesla. Let's get some gold and silver here. All right, with gold, man, it just looks like a big old 1-2-1-2. Or you could argue here, guys, that the gold chart look an awful lot like Bitcoin. 1, 2, or that's a 1, that's a 2. This might be good. This might be mooning, guys. I mean, it could certainly moon. We could be conservative. Maybe it stays in a diagonal of some kind. This did not come down and retrace that. What if gold is on the precipice of a major moon because the currencies are just about to die? Something like that. Silver is lagging gold. And we haven't broken the all-time high. We haven't broken the all-time high. I imagine silver's about to rock. Silver's about to go. Very high likelihood, very strong potential. We got a 1-2 here. We got another 1-2, 1-2. It's getting ready to rock. The time is ripe, guys. Where we are in the world, what's going on. Somebody mentioned bearish divergence. I know that you're seeing this right here as bearish divergence. And I know this has kind of a 5-wave shape to it. I don't think that's going to play. In fact, I think this is probably, we don't see that divergence on the 3-day or the daily. You got a little bit of local divergence here. It could be because it's a flat, or that divergence is going to get taken out. But just from experience looking at charts, that divergence you're looking at is on the 2-week chart. It's not going to play like you're thinking, like as a 5th wave. I don't think so. I think this is going to pull back and go, and that divergence is going to just get eaten up with pullbacks. Go study Bitcoin's chart as it pumps, and you'll see what's going to happen with gold. Guys, we're on the precipice of some calamity coming in. Gold and silver. I mean, if the banks are going to crash, and they're going to, and the currencies are going to crash globally, and they're going to, where are people going to put their money? They can't put it in the dollar because the dollar's not safe. So they're going to put it in commodities, agriculture, because agricultural prices are low right now. Low prices are good buys. Natural gas is a good buy right now. So money's going to go there to those markets, and money is going to go to gold and silver, which are time-tested inflation hedges. So, that's where the question is: do you think people are going to go to Bitcoin as their refuge? I just don't think Bitcoin's ready for that kind of a confidence. I don't think there's enough confidence in Bitcoin for people to throw all their money into it as a hedge against some kind of market calamity, So anyway, when whatever happens, when it comes, where are people going to put their money? I know for me, when I think about, oh, I want to save I want to protect my money, where am I going to put it? I don't think about the bank, and I don't think about savings accounts. I don't think about I don't even think about bonds anymore because the dollar is just trash. Where do you put it? What other currency in the world is as good as the dollar? No, they're all bad. Every government's been printing money left and right. They're all going to die. I don't know where to put that. So for me, the safest place is a time-tested place. That's gold and silver. That's the way Jim thinks. You might think differently. Share your thoughts. But at the end of the day, where are you going to protect your money? I don't think crypto is going to be the place to protect it. It's too risky. It's too volatile. It's not stable enough. It's not stable enough to protect your asset. It's too much of a chance of it crashing back down to losing over 50% of its value in a period of a year. It's just I just don't think the big boys are gonna. While there is adoption of Bitcoin growing and ETFs and all that jazz, I just don't think there's enough confidence yet in crypto to say, yeah, this is where we're going to put our money to save it and protect it from some kind of market calamity. I just don't think that's. And we're also on the cusp of uncharted waters, in the sense that we've had a fiat currency for the last over 100 years, and over 100 years obviously, but we've had this fiat currency, but we've been printing we've had a economy based on fiat, not based on gold, right? And so we've been printing the mess out of the dollar. I just don't. So when the fiat currency crashes, what's that going to look like globally? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Tell me your thoughts. I don't know, guys. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money, and I'm not here to tell you what's definitely going to happen. For me, as I think about it, I think the chart is saying we're getting ready to have a big pumpy pump here in gold. Gold's getting ready to get parabolic, and why wouldn't it? We're on the cusp of an economic collapse in the next couple of years. So why wouldn't over the next several years gold prices just skyrocket as calamities begin happening over and over the next year or two, and then people get more and more scared, and they start seeing the price of gold rise. Everybody starts jumping into gold. I think gold's about to go on a parabolic run, much like this one, but it's going to be bigger. It's going to be bigger than that. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to stable coins. I don't. But just keep in mind, guys, any small little thing can undermine the confidence people have in crypto as we know it. Remember, their plan is to take us to CBDCs. That's their plan. So what does the current state of affairs as far as crypto is concerned, what's it going to look like if CBDCs are king? What's going to happen to all these other cryptos? These hundreds and hundreds of cryptos. What's going to happen to them? They're going to die off. They have to die off. Unless they have utility. If they have real utility, they will stay. They will make it. But a lot of these crap coins are going to go. The CBDC is probably going to need a stable coin. USDC, USDT, maybe. I don't know which. Maybe one of those is going to die off, and one's going to rise to be the stable coin for the US dollar. I don't know. But they already have a plan. They already know what they're going to do. It's already chosen. There's a chosen few that will make it, and then there's others that will not. And that means we're going to have a crypto crash in which the ones that are weak and the meme coins, all they can die off. They can completely die. And then the utility coins can rise, and the new global age can begin. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm just seeing the writing on the wall, guys. And I don't know when it's going to happen, but anyway. Well, guys, we're at the precipice of up or down. I've given you a bullish idea on Bitcoin. I've given you a bearish idea on Bitcoin, and there is everything in between. But really, I think the 2 counts is about where we are. So I'm going to leave it at that. Kimosabi, thanks for being here to always moderate my YouTube. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you around the 8th of April, where we can watch an eclipse together, maybe with my son and whoever else wants to come. Appreciate you guys. We're going to call it a night. $2026, you heard it here. 2026, Kimosabi is calling the crash of the centuries. 2026. Maybe. Crypto Trader Khan says the top of the current BTC is an irregular ABC. I'm not sure I know what you mean. Oh yeah, Calvin, I'm a major silver bull, man. Silver bull. Yeah, I think I Crypto Trader. I shared that idea earlier. I was thinking maybe 76K, and it's going to look like the top from 2021. It'll be a fractal of that. So yeah, I think we're thinking the same way, Crypto Trader Con. All right, guys. With that said, let's call it a night. I hope you all have a great night. Behave yourself. Enjoyed being with you. Thanks for stopping by the channel tonight. And see you on the next chart. See you on the next Sunday night charts. Bye, guys.